I wasn't a big fan of the Vince Staples show at first. I always liked Vince in interviews because he had wit, a grounded point of view, and like deadpan delivery. Personally, I always thought he'd make like a good documentary host or like a podcaster before that got all saturated and fucked up. And I always appreciated that he was willing to try new things creatively. So when those Vince Staples show shorts first came out in like 2019, I thought they were cool and creative. But after I watched a few, they felt kind of flat. Like he was just doing stuff that felt kind of cool, which I respect. But when I heard he was getting this Atlanta-inspired miniseries EP'd by Kenya Barris of all people, I was a little skeptical. I really didn't want to see Atlanta Light. I wanted to see something that was gonna carve its own lane. And I give the first season credit. I think it genuinely tried to do that, but it didn't have that same je ne sais quoi, Genesis says crawfish, that a lot of Afro-surrealist shows typically have. Even still, after the 6 episodes were over, I believed in its potential. And I'm happy to say, for me personally, season 2 feels like a real step up. Instead of doing the weird for the sake of weird thing that the first season kind of did, it actually grounds itself in a narrative surrounding his family. Vince's acting feels a little bit better, and we bring in more characters to kind of lighten his load up. And where Atlanta does the dreamy David Lynchian type shit, Vince Staples kind of goes the Tarantino route. Really punchy monologues about everything and nothing, a little hyper-violence, and slapstick. But the pacing is overall better. Nothing ever overstays its welcome. I think the best thing is ditching the halfway anthology vibe that it had at first. The show shines way more as a narrative that uses vignettes as like seasoning rather than a whole meal.